Welcome once again to Political Empire. I'm your host, Jeff Horseman for the Press Enterprise and PE.com. And in this segment, we're going to be talking about the results of the one recount from the November 6th election in Riverside County. Then we're going to see if we're going to be having another county splitting off from Riverside County in the future. But first, there were a lot of races in the November 6th election, but just one request in Riverside County for a recount, and that was out in the desert, the race for Cathedral City mayor. Now, certified results had incumbent mayor Kathy DeRosa defeating challenger Chip Yarborough by just 13 votes. So Mr. Yarborough asked for a recount, but he ended up ending it after just one day, meaning Mayor DeRosa is going to continue to hold office in Cathedral City. So now, speaking of offices and politics, we've already told you about Riverside County Supervisor Jeff Stone's suggestion that 13 California counties, including Riverside and San Bernardino, split off to form their own state. Now there's rumblings about Southwest Riverside County forming a county of its own. And joining us to talk about that is Southwest editor Liam TRUCHARD. Liam, who's talking about doing this and why?
Good morning, Jeff. Well, the real reason is that Doug McAllister, the outgoing mayor in Murrieta, brought it up in his exit speech. And it's been something that's been bubbling underneath the surface for a while now. And the primary reason is Southwestern Riverside County wants its own representation. It is not pleased, obviously, with the way that the quarry vote went. Even though the quarry was turned down, there were other avenues that allowed fast-tracking of surface quarries to continue. And while the Pechanga tribe eventually purchased the land and killed the quarry project as it was originally conceived, there's still some resentment on how South County was treated and that the area did not get the representation it wanted on this issue.
Yeah, absolutely. I covered, Riverside Quarry when I was a Temecula reporter. I covered it again with the county, and yeah, you could definitely tell the resentment and anger that people have, particularly toward the supervisors who are far beyond Southwest County. So what has to happen for this effort to succeed?
Well, technically, the county that is breaking away, the people in that area, plus the entire county as a whole, would both have to vote and agree to this. But more importantly, you'd have to do a lot of convincing and a lot of real reasons why this needs to take place. One thing I would point out, though, is that Southwest Riverside County has grown tremendously over the past 3 decades. And there is that feeling that it's still perhaps not seen as politically strong or as populous as, say, Riverside, Corona, Moreno Valley. And I do believe that a lot of the officials down there believe that, at some point that they can do a better job of governing themselves.
Okay. So how serious is this proposal?
Well, it's not a joke. Let's put it that way. I know a lot of people think it's a lark of some sort. It's not, but it would require a tremendous amount of effort to do it, and I don't know if we're there yet. I would note that, however, that there hasn't been a county formed in California since over a century. However, when the state changed the laws for cities, very, very few cities have formed in the 3 decades since those changes came. However, 4 of them have been in Riverside County, 2 of them in southwestern Riverside County. So is it that people in some areas feel that Riverside County is not governing them properly? I would say probably more it's people feeling that they can do a better job of governing themselves. It's perhaps something that Riverside County officials, elected officials and others, should maybe take a step back and look at and see what it is that's driving these directives or these ideas. And that may alleviate some of the issues that are popping up now that are causing these types of questions to come up.
Well, Liam, thank you so much for your insight. That covered a lot of ground. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Political Empire. Be sure to tune in daily and check the Press Enterprise and PE.com for all the latest political happenings and everything happening in Inland Southern California. I'm Jeff Horseman. Thanks for watching.